With only 5 rounds of the Rabodirect Pro 12 remaining, form is an extremely important aspect of this time of the season. Today the Glasgow Warriors have an important match too against possibly one of their post-season opponents, with Lienster sitting in second place in the lead up to today's match. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Rabodirect Pro 12, where we are up to round 18 now of the competition. It is Lienster at home hosting the Glasgow Warriors. Of course, these two sides met back in round 9, where it was Glasgow who took out a very strong 11-0 victory over one of the best performing sides in the competition at that time. Lienster were, but they still are, really, you have to credit them. Second place they sit with 75 points. That is 17 points more than Glasgow have at this stage. Their form leading into this is just amazing. They are thrashing everyone. The Dragons 48-8, they just beat them up by, and Scarlets the week before that 37-6, 2 hammering wins in the lead up to their home match today against the Glasgow side, who are making very little change to their team as they play very well recently. Their last match against the Cardiff Blues was extremely exciting. They raced out to a massive scoreline before letting the Cardiff side back into the match. They won that one 35-24 in the end, but boy, for the neutral fan, that was as entertaining as they get. Of course, the week before that was the close-knit loss to Ulster, but they've bounced back nicely and will be looking to add their opponents today, Lienster, to the scalp list for the second time as they look to chase them up the table in these last few weeks. Glasgow playing in their away strip today. Of course, both sides playing in the blue. Bit of contrast between the kits now. The white is for the Glasgow side. It is Lienster in their home kit of the dark blue, and we are underway through Jackson. This round 18 fixture is underway. The Rabodirect Pro 12.
Release.
Round 18. Into it already as Cooney's got the ball straight away, going into Heaslip. And look at Heaslip go through a couple before going to ground. And Maitland stealing the ball from his grasp on the ground. Fusaro has it. And the Warriors are looking good already on attack. The man is Lamont. Lamont breaks the line, but he gets taken down. A good tackle. Kirchner at the back, of course, star-studded. Players in the back line and turned over as well. And here come Lienster. Through the hands it goes, Darcy, going wide now for O'Driscoll. He's still got McFadden on the side. He kicks for McFadden. The kick is in the wind. It sits up nicely. Coming across is Van der Merwe. He's given it away. He's given it to McFadden. And remarkably, Lienster score first. Confusion at the back for the Warriors, and it's led to the first try. McFadden opens up, and what a start for the Warriors. As bad as you could possibly get. Van der Merwe come across, did well, but he just looked there for his big number 8, Strauss. He was nowhere to be found, and it was McFadden who was screaming on through. Picked up the loose ball on the ground. Oh, he did so well too, Van der Merwe. He just about did everything right, but the final touch was poor. It's given Lienster the initiative straight off the whistle. The kick from O'Driscoll didn't look like anything special at all, but it's resulted in a try. He's got the magic touch, does Brian O'Driscoll. Here's Gopper's conversion, and in the strong wind, he sails it between the sticks. Heavy breeze coming across the stadium today. It's going to be something that may affect this match. For the kicking at least. It is slightly behind the Glasgow side in this first spell, but heavily across the field as Jackson kicks off once again, and he goes very high, up waiting for Maitland, but it's taken from Healy. And look at this, McFadden again, straight into his work. Here's Cooney going wide, gives it to Bax, who spread it even wider still. It's out for Carney. Now it's O'Driscoll again. Van der Merwe, make no mistake that time, drags Brian O'Driscoll into touch. Just about having the magic touch a second time in a row, O'Driscoll. This time, no way through his haul, has the line out for Glasgow, which is stolen beautifully from McCarthy. Now they come wide again. Lienster, no hesitation to spin the ball out, and McFadden, he's going to break away, gives it to Darcy. Back in field they go. Murphy keeping it alive as Healy
Release.
Going to ground now. Just over the 10-metre line. Still there for Lienster. Cooney. Short pass. Nicely tackled. Ross getting hammered from Vernon. And they go to ground in a heap. It's a Lienster player. Slow to get up. Might be Darcy. Maitland's caught majorly out of position as McFadden goes away again. Just about for number 2.
Release.
He's tackled. Maitland gets the support he needs from Hogg. And now they come wide again as Murphy giving it back inside for Heaslip. It's all Lienster at the moment. Going again. Cooney's hammered. Big tackle from Matawalu. And the Glasgow side are under all sorts of pressure now. A chance, you would imagine a penalty is the option to take right now. But no. Remarkably, Gopeth has been told to kick it into touch. And they'll result in a set piece. If they can score here, it will be all on. But if they butcher this, questions may well be asked. Strauss will throw in for Lienster. To the front he goes, nicely taken. McCarthy again, quickly out to the backs. Darcy, huge pass out wide, and it's a try. Try to Rob Carney. That was far too easy. No width on defence from the Glasgow side, and they have just been pushed to the limits. And an easy try, an easy finish for Rob Carney. Pushed out of his fullback role, loving it on the wing. Two-piece play here. Darcy with an absolute bullet pass. Van der Merwe couldn't cover 20 metres all by himself. And from the line-out on one side of the field, they go screaming to the right. 2 passes. That is phenomenal play from Darcy. An absolute bullet pass. Carney is the benefactor. And a great try. That's 2 now. And Jimmy Gopeth could make it 14-0. Here's his conversion. Gopeth from out on the right. The wind should be right at his tail. And it is nicely sailing between the uprights. 14-0. Lienster lead this one, and they haven't really flexed anything yet. Jackson looks bewildered. The side sinking here quite horribly. He'll kick off once again, goes high to the left side, the wind catches it and carries it straight into the grass flow, and it is going to be Carney again. Just about splitting them in half, no halfback in place. Here he comes now, it's Cooney, the scrum half, short pass play to Healy, and Healy goes through the lame attempted tackle from Hunter. Eventually gets dragged down from his fellow forwards and turned over as well. Good play. Now, they go wide for Matawalu. The live wire gets hammered but gets a pass away. Lamont's on the end. He's looking for Maitland. Oh, and that is poor play. It's come from McFadden and he'll take it upfield. And that'll be an easy turnover for Lienster. Here's Cooney again. Short pass to Strauss, who gets a face full of defence. Once again, Ross, short pay, brilliantly to Murphy. They are just cutting this up like a piece of ham at the moment, Lienster. Cooney again, tries to go a little short side play. Oh, he's away. This has to be a chance. Could be try number 3. No, it's been shut down. And McCarthy goes to ground. Good defence in the end from Glasgow. Cooney again, slipping out of the tackles like their schoolboy eras here. They go to the right side. Van der Merwe's got about 4 men to take on. It's Carney back inside to O'Driscoll. He goes to ground on the 22. Still no ball here for Glasgow. Carney back for Heaslip. Such a hard man to stop is Jamie Heaslip. Oh, and he's finished off with a high tackle. It's going to be a card too. Kellick is the man guilty of that one, and he's seeing 10 in the bin. That's a big blow. Glasgow struggling already. Get a further kick. And this time they call for the penalty. Of course, they went for the corner last time. That easy line-out play straight out to Carney on the wing resulted in the try. Now it's consolidation as halftime rings. And Gopeth adds another 3 points. 17-0 Lienster. As if they're wanting revenge for that 11-0 loss they received in round 9. They take the tempo out of the Glasgow side and they're thumping them. 17-0 at half-time. It is all one-way traffic here for Lienster. The possession tells the full story. 80-20. no chance at all for the Glasgow side with that ball. They've still managed to make plenty of mistakes though, and with only 2 line breaks to their name, well, you can't do much of that. Leinster's 4 have resulted in a couple of tries for them, but when you have that much ball, you can just shut the other team out of the match, and that's exactly what they've done. Long time in possession, 5+ phases makes his appearance there, and it is all Lienster in this round 18. Rabodirect Pro 12 matchup, Lienster leading 17-0. It is 2nd versus 4th, and it is a crunch time match here for Glasgow. If they drop more points here, they could really be in trouble with the chasing pack, led by Munster, right on their tail. Let's get back down, see if Glasgow can get back into this match, this round 18 fixture of the Rabodirect Pro 12. Gopeth, fly half for Lienster, has been solid today. Getting all his kicks so far, and he'll get us back underway. Hasn't had to kick off yet, and he puts in a nice short one. It's claimed nicely from Vernon, and they look straight away to attack, and Maitland gets the ball on the right side. Sean Maitland for Saro. McGeegan, he's hammered, picked up, and put down, and turned over as well from Heaslip, who's playing a fantastic match. Now to the front rowers, Healy's out there, and again on the right hand side, it is trouble. It's Van der Merwe, oh, he's turned him over, Carney gets no chance, now he grabs ahead, a chance for Van der Merwe, try for Glasgow, just what they needed. 4 minutes after half time, Van der Merwe gets the try for the Warriors, and that may start the engine. It was from the turnover against Rob Carney. He picked it up, he outpaced the big man Ross, and then puts in a couple of little nice touches, and it's a Van der Merwe special. Gets them on the scoreboard. Driscoll was eagerly waiting for that pass. He dives into the ruck, and then watches Van der Merwe just scoot away. Kirshner at the back. Couldn't stop that one either, the South African. And DTH Van der Merwe, great try. That puts the Glasgow side back in this fixture. They can convert here through Jackson. It's going to be a tough kick. Remember, the wind is swirling from left to right. Slightly against Jackson. He strikes it. It looks good. Is it going to hold at the posts? It does. Oh, that is a beautiful kick from Jackson. And their lead now is struck down to just 10 points. We still have a good 34 odd minutes to go here. Glasgow, can they get their tails up after that? It was kicked off again. Short and narrow from Gopeth. And they go to the left side. Hunter. And the big prop's taken down. And he sets the ball up very nicely. They come wide for Maitland. He back inside for Lamont. Out for Vernon. Nowhere to go to Hall. That is beautiful play. Lamont, he got hammered. Big tackle against Lamont. Now McGeegan, 12 inside centre Jackson. Oh, that's a brilliant break from Jackson. Looking wide for McGeegan, involved again, intercepted. And that is one way to shut down the momentum of this Glasgow side. Murphy breaks his way out of many tackles there. Let's see for Cooney again. Pops it back. Ross, they'll slow it down here for Lienster. As O'Driscoll drives forward.
Release.
Not going too wide just yet as Heaslip finally gets hammered. Big tackle from Matawalu. Slows him down and turns him over. Now a chance. Lamont. Nice ball. Strauss and Marie gives it to Maitland. What can Maitland do? Can he finally do something? No, he's shut down. He can't make anything of that. Again, Kellick back on the field after his indiscretion at half-time. They go wide, Van der Merwe. Throws it out the back door, nicely done. It's Hall, Dougie Hall. Can he do something? He's up against Kirshner, and he gets taken to ground. The South African fullback doing the task against the hooker. Now it's short side play for Heaslip, and he's hammered into touch. Easy defence for Glasgow, but the clock is still ticking. They need something big here. They have 20 minutes. They need to score very soon. They need to do it twice. To the front. Swinton puts it down. Matawalu. Straight to Jackson. Dodgy pass. McGeegan picks it up nicely. Goes to Lamont. Lamont trickling through. It's Maitland. No, Maitland can't even beat Kirshner. 1-on-1. It was all on for the try. Maitland suffers at the fullback's hands once again. Hunter decides to go to the left for McGegan. McGegan slips through and scores. It's Glasgow back in this match. One scoring play away now from toppling a big first half from Lienster. Standout player of the season is Byron McGegan. He has been outstanding for the Warriors. Simply a one-man line-breaking machine. Look at him go. Just slips through. Look who it was too. Straight between Strauss and Ross. The big front rowers just got sped up and burnt off from McGegan. Put the foot down. No chance. And that is just what they needed. Not a second too soon either. Puts them right back in this fixture. Jackson could put them within 3. Of course, they'll need the conversion if this misses. But he's got it. And they are 1 try away from taking the lead. This one is going down to the wire. There's 3 points in it. The conversion that Jackson just nailed means that they don't need another conversion. They just need a try. And Gopeth goes down. Vernon takes it brilliantly. Oh, Lamont. Can he get Maitland? This could be it. Maitland knocks it on. Oh, goodness. That is just unbelievable stuff. It is the ball here for Lienster. And it is O'Driscoll who thumps it downfield. Vernon and Matawalu go back. Not the best players you want back for this kind of kick. Oh, and look who's chasing. It's Darcy. And look at this now. Hogg takes it off the back of the ruck. He's in a bit of trouble too. 9 minutes to go. Matawalu goes wide. McGegan. Can he break another line? He does a decent job. Oh, it's Lamont. Lamont is playing fantastic today. Strauss. Vandermeer's on hand. He cuts back inside. Hunter. Kellick. No more yellow cards for him would be good. Lamont again drives it to ground. Hall goes himself. Dodgy pass. Jackson looks for Maitland. Maitland has to throw it back in field. Matawalu. Fusaro. It's all go here. Lamont, they won't want to lose this ball for the rest of the match. Glasgow, the chance of a lifetime here. Hall again. Plays scrum half. Fusaro. Over the top for Maitland. Maitland's breaking. This time. Oh, he beats Kirshner. But he can't get away. The cover defense. Maitland goes to ground. Strauss with Jackson. Advantage for an offside. McGegan. He sees support from Hall. He's still got Lamont. And Lamont breaks the line. Now, where's his support? It's Cusack. Oh, Cusack's knocked it on. Oh, of all things to happen. Unbelievable stuff. This could be it. Someone's going to kick this out. It will be Gopeth. Oh, Gopeth's knocked it on now. But it will be all over. It's double knock-ons, excitement aplenty, but it will be Lienster. Then hang on and win the match by a paltry 3 points. What a nail-biting finish to this round 18 Rabodirect Pro 12 match. Glasgow, valiant fight back in the second half with numerous opportunities to put this match away. They couldn't take them, and as a result, they go down by 3. They take the solitary bonus point home. But what a match we had today. Lienster screamed out to a formidable 17-0 lead at half-time. Glasgow comes storming back with 2 tries of their own in the second half, winning that second half 14-0. Of course, if they could have just got 1 scoring play in that first spell, things could have been so different. As it is, Lienster take the 4 points today. Glasgow take home the 1 for losing within 7. And we go through the scorers. Leinster's try scorers for McFadden and Carney. The 2 wingers, Gopeth, flawless with the boot, 2 from 2 conversions and the penalty goal that proved to be the winning of the match. As for Glasgow, it was Vandermeer and McGegan with the 2 tries. Jackson got 2 kicks. Now they're finishing. Final blow just eluded the Glasgow side. Possession was split right down the middle, 50-50 between the 2 sides. Neither team unable to be separated there. Territory fairly similar, 52-48. The yellow card didn't affect the match too much, happening right before half time. And Kellick getting back on the field without too much damage going astray. The line breaks is an interesting stat. Glasgow stormed back in with numerous line breaks, 9 you can see there to the 4 of Lienster. Big difference, but as a handling errors, probably the biggest of them all, 18-4, proving the difference. They'll take their 1 point, and they should still be in commanding position on the table. Let's check that out, see where the chasing bunch is now after 18 rounds. So results from round 18, Treviso with the win over Blues. Zebri get another win over Scarlets, big one there for Zebri. Ulster thrash Edinburgh. Leinster get the narrow win over the Glasgow Warriors. Munster thrash Connacht. That's bad news for Glasgow because now the Munster side will be within a few points of the Warriors. Ospreys round out round 18 with a big win over the Newport Queen Dragons. Round 19 has 3 matches already played. Treviso getting a win there over Connacht. The lowly placed side is having a big battle, 32-16. Edinburgh, 3-point nudge over Zebri. And the third match from that round, Ospreys, 37-10 over the Cardiff Blues. The standings now after 18 rounds and a couple of round 19. It is Glasgow sitting in 4th spot, 59 points for them. They can really give up hope of catching that top 3 now. They are miles behind, 17 points behind Ospreys now, let alone 20 points behind Leinster. They need to think about Munster, who are right behind them, just 6 points adrift. And with the next fixture in mind, that is a 4th versus 5th Glasgow Warriors up against Munster. The winner of that match will probably be the one to take out that 4th spot. There are still 4 matches to go. A win there for Glasgow next week will mean a bit of a buffer all the way back. Of course, Zebri sitting in 6th. Well, that's remarkable. They've got all the way up to 6th place. Wow, well done to Zebri getting up there. 42 there, they're gone. It's really 5 teams in it now. And if Munster are going to get that 4th spot, they need to beat the Glasgow Warriors next week. For round 19, Glasgow return home for the round 19 matchup against Munster. That's going to be a big one, and that will probably determine who will win that 4th place spot. 6 points in it, Munster right on the tails, and round 19, big match for the Warriors. And that wraps up for today's round 18 coverage. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's match, and I'll see you again next time for plenty more rugby. Until then, thank you for watching and take care.